Hello and welcome to your Sculpt Sweat class. So for our Sculpt Sweat, we're gonna be thinking typical Sculpt movements, so controlled, little accessory movements, but we're gonna be adding maybe a little bit more raising of the heart rate, right? So we're gonna be using those little muscles, tiny muscles, really engaging through our core and pelvic floor, but the movements might be a little bit faster. We are gonna have less of breaks, that kind of thing. It's gonna be fun, I promise. So for equipment today, what you need is a light set of weights. So I'm using a 2s. If you have ankle weights and you wanna slap them on, go ahead. I have mine on already. We are just gonna start in standing. We're gonna do some 360 breathing. So just bring your feet so that they are right underneath your hips. One hand to your rib cage, one hand to your lower belly. Inhale. Exhale, lift your pelvic floor, blow the birthday candle across the room. Inhale again. Exhale, lift and wrap the core. Pull your hip bones together. One more time, nice big inhale. And as you exhale, lift your pelvic floor, pull hip bones together. Zip your belly button in and up. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna just do some alternating reaches with toe taps. So right arm reaches, left leg goes out, bring it back in. Left arm reaches, right toe taps, left toe tap, sorry. So same toe, tapping each side. Just starting to get some movement in, keep alternating reaches. Give me one more in each side. Right, left, bring it through center. We're gonna reach our arms out to a T, all right? And then we're just gonna bring our arms forward, flip those palms to face each other, and then flip your arms, palms face back. Forward, back. Open up through our upper body. Making some space. Beautiful. Then bring your hands to your head. We're just gonna do opposite elbow, opposite knee. March it up. Keep it going. So again, just really focusing in, opening up, moving our body, getting our muscles warm for what's to come. Give me one more each side, right, left. Both feet can be on the ground. We're just gonna do some alternating heel lifts, right, left, right, left. Amazing. All right, so for our first series, we have a standing series. We're gonna be doing some sumo squats, so feet nice and wide, and some holds, pulses, you know where we're going with this, right? And then we're gonna be doing some arm movements. So we're really focusing in on the arms. The lower body's gonna get a little bit of isometric holds through it. All right, so grab those light set of weights. We're gonna come with our feet nice and wide, toes are turned out. We're gonna bring our arms out nice and wide as well. Palms are gonna be facing up. As we inhale on the way down, I want your chest to stay stacked over your hips. All right, so just like you're sliding down a wall, as much as you can. Knees are pressing back out behind you. So arms stay nice and wide. You keep this, they never drop. Palms are up. We're gonna inhale, tap the shoulders as we go down. Exhale, reach it long as we come up. Here we go. In 2, 1. Inhale down, you tap. Exhale, up you reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. So again, working to keep a nice flat back. Inhale down, exhale up. You're keeping those Sculpt and Pilates principles in mind, right? So you're matching your movement to breath. Exhale as you come up. Wrap your core and pelvic floor. Have that tailbone pointing down towards the ground. But notice how we're moving just a little bit quicker. Whew, beautiful. We are gonna be holding that squat nice and low. In 2, 1, hold it low. Scoop that belly. Reach your arms out, palms face up towards the ceiling. Think that big finger is gonna be drawing a little U. Forward, back. And your job is to stay as low in that squat as you can. Scoop through your belly. We're gonna be alternating through movements with isometric holds at the bottom, and then full ranges, little pulses. It's gonna be fun. Keep it going. Don't drop those elbows. You got a little bend through the elbows. Whew. And we're gonna be adding in that full range of motion again. So stay with me, you're strong. Sink it lower. I just noticed myself scooting up. All right. We're gonna start by pulling our elbows in as we stand, all right? And then reaching those elbows long. Here we go. So we're gonna pull it in, stand, lower, reach. Pull, reach. So think serving the platter out to the side, pull, and reach. Elbows pull in. As you pull in, I want you to think shoulder blades slide together, reach it long. Exhaling as you stand and pull those elbows. Do not forget your breath. You should be feeling warm. I am. Beautiful. We're gonna be holding low again. Notice the pattern. Isn't it a fun one? When we hold low, our arm's gonna be hold out again. All right, here we go. 3, 2, give me one more. 1, beautiful, sink it low. Hold it low, find your stance, scoop that belly. Now, reach your arms out. We're just gonna be flipping the palms. Flip those palms down, up, lower, up, sink it down. Beautiful. Whew. Breathing heavy here. That's okay. We're gonna be going, this is our final little squat series. And then we're gonna go into a little curtsy lunge, all right? Just with the right. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, bring it all the way up. Right leg is gonna be planted, left leg is gonna be back. We're gonna be doing a curl, so palms are facing away from us. Here we go. We inhale. As you step it back, exhale, tap the toes, curl through center. Inhale, lower, exhale up, keep it going. Now, if you wanna add a little bit more challenge, bring those arms out in front of you. So not all the way down. It's gonna bring a little bit more work into your biceps, a little bit more work into your shoulders. And your core always has to work harder. Whew. Keep it going. We are gonna be holding in just a regular squat. We're gonna alternate toe taps and reaches just like we did in warm up in 2 and 1. Hold it. Bring your feet right underneath your hips. Sink it down nice and low. Hold that squat. Bring the weights to your chest. Right arm reaches, right toes tap. Bring it back through center. Left. Right. So instead of being standing like we were in warm up, now we're holding that low athletic stance. Keep it going. Breathe. You've got this. Whew. Quick little movements here. Working on raising that heart rate. Firing into those quads. You've got this. Reach. We got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back through center. This time palms face each other and your left leg is planted. Your right leg goes back. Inhale back. Exhale, curl. Same thing. We want to add the challenge. Keep those arms just a little bit further away from your body. Or your elbows can be nice and tight to your body, and we go from here. Whew, you choose your hard. What works for you today? We only have 2 more moves in this standing series, and then we're bringing it down to the mat. Doesn't mean it's easy, just means we're lower, closer to the ground. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those weights up at your shoulders. Feet are right underneath your hips. Going into a little squat to press. So inhale, down. Exhale, up. Press those weights. Inhale, lower. Exhale, stand. Imagine your pelvic floor is attached to a string that's attached to those weights. As you squat down, that string relaxes. As you come up, that string pulls your pelvic floor with it. Rib cage stays stacked. Right over your pelvis. Beautiful. Catch your breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Remember those Sculpt principles. Holding it low. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Sink it down. Bring it so that your fists are together, elbows are wide. You're going to right heel lift, to lift, right, left. Scoop that belly in. The further away the weights are from your body, the more challenging on your core. Let those shoulders melt away from your ears. You've got this. A little bit lower. Alternate those heel lifts. You're halfway through, and then we're bringing it down straight to the mat, okay? Once we get down to the mat, we're going right into it. I want your right hand to have the weight. You just need one weight. So left weight, hand on the left hand, weight in the left hand, drops down in 3, 2, 1, beautiful. One weight off to the side, you have that weight in your right hand. Coming to all fours, right hand reaches long, left leg reaches long, both hip bones are facing down towards the mat. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, lift and lower. Squeeze your glute, lower down. Amazing. Now really focus in, again, sculpt principles. So as we're lifting the leg, no arch. Keep that belly scooped in. You lift, lower. Amazing. Bringing that knee to elbow. In 2 little pulses on the long. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Knee to elbow. Reach it long. Pulse, pulse. Knee to elbow. Reach it long. Pulse, pulse. There you go. Really scoop through your belly as you bring that knee into your elbow. And then keep those hip bones and rib cage best friends as you reach. Pulse, pulse. We are dropping that weight, bringing both hands down in less than 10. Keep it going. Pull it in, reach it long, pulse, pulse. 2 and 1. Bring that weight down. Both hands come down to the mat. Your left leg now. We're gonna do a little combo move. So both hands down, right underneath your shoulders, squeeze those armpits in. Left leg lower, lift, hold it up, arms bend, press, lower, lift, little push up, inhale, exhale. As you push up, keep those elbows nice and tight to your rib cage, working into the shoulders and the triceps here with this push up. You've got this. You want to add a little challenge. Lift those right toes. Here you go. Inhale, exhale, lower. You've got this. Bringing that toes, those right toes down. Adding on here. Left leg lowers. Curl those toes. Pike it up. Knee to your chest. Bring that right knee down. Left leg lifts. Lower. Pike knee to chest. Lower it down. Fun, fun. Lift, lower, knee to chest. Keep a flex through that left foot now. Squeeze your armpits. Really think, pull through your lower abs as that knee comes in. We're lowering down to our forearms in just about 10 seconds. Keep that left leg nice and long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower it down to those forearms. Left leg comes up lifted. Tapping it across over to the right side of your mat and then chop it up through center. So lower down, toes tap, lift it up through center. Squeeze that glute. Make sure you're exhaling this whole time. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Keep that core engaged. Whew. I'm sweating, how about you? Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Breathe. We are holding it up for the last 10 seconds here in 2, 1. Hold it high, tiny little pulses, give it to me. 10. You've got this, squeeze that glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, bring it down. We're spinning around. Grab that weight. This time it's in your left hand. Right leg goes back, starting with the bird dog. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, both lift up, lower down. Lift, lower. So notice in Sculpt Sweat, the transitions are fast, okay? We're not really breathing through them. No, we are breathing through them. We're not taking a rest through them. Transitions are transitions. Quickly to the next move. And that's just making sure that we're keeping our heart rate raised, because in this type of class, that's part of the goal, okay? In Sculpt, our main goal is really slow, controlled movement. In Sculpt Sweat, we take those principles and rest of those slow, controlled movements of core connection, pelvic floor, all that type, making sure everything's engaged, but we add a little bit of fun speed to it. All right, bringing that knee to the elbow. Here we go. Knee to elbow, reach it long, pulse, up. Elbow, reach, little pulses. So the pulse is happening with the arm and the leg. Squeeze the glute. Imagine I'm there, pulling that arm and leg in opposite directions. Breathe. You're strong. You've got this. We have 5. Drop that weight in 4. 3, 2, 1. Weight goes down. Both hands are underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your armpits in. Leg lowers, lifts, little push up, press. Lower, lift, elbows bend by your side, press it up. Squeeze that glute, that leg stays nice and high here. If you want that added challenge, you lift those left toes up. Bend. It's just gonna make you have to hold your core, hold that balance a little bit longer. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Both hip bones stay facing down towards the mat. Don't let one creep up. All right, 2, 1. Lower those left toes down if they were lifted. All right, adding on. Flex that right foot. Right foot comes down. Left knee drives into your chest. Lower it down. Left leg lifts. Lower, lift. Keep it going. So really lift that knee up, scoop through your belly. Find those lower abs and breathe. We're dropping it down to our forearms for our final little move here in less than 10. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to keep your hip bones nice and close to your rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down to your forearms. That right leg stays lifted, both hip bones are down. Tap it over to the left side of your mat and then bring it up through center. Lower tap and lift. Lift up out of those shoulders. Make this core work as well. Squeeze your glute. Side butt working. Don't let your belly hang down towards the mat. Keep your scoop in there. All right? Hold it high for me for those little pulses. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Tiny pulses. Make that leg a little bit longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Grab that weight. Come to seated. You're gonna have your knees bent, feet are flexed, and then I want you to find right in between your hip bones. From there, press that back, lower it down to a nice C curve. Arms are out in front of you like you're hugging the tree. Bring it over to the right, center, left, center. So again, we're not just all the way back, right? We're thinking from right in between your hip bones, you're pressing that little C curve back and down. Working through. Inhale as you twist, exhale back through center. We're gonna be holding it over to the left side. holding it through center. We're gonna bring it only over to the left, and that left knee is gonna drive up to meet the elbow. So here we go. Exhale as you twist this time. Bring that knee up, back through center, and center. Beautiful. Really make sure you're hugging that tree. Whatever feels best for you, you can hold the two ends of the dumbbells, or you can hold the middle part, whatever works. It also might depend on the weight of the dumbbell you have chosen today. Scoop your belly. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure you know where this is going. You're not coming up, first of all. Keep that C curve, catch your breath. Exhale long. Make that core engaged, bring it to the right. Exhale, twist, center. Now I want you to look at that left knee. Is it caving out or in? No, it's right in line with your hip. Got it? Keep it going. Exhale long. Work those obliques. Work that deep core. You've got this. We're gonna go into a full roll down and then roll right back up in 10. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels are down. Bring that weight so it's in front of you. One vertebrae at a time. Rolls all the way down to your mat. Reach that weight long overhead. And then exhale. One vertebrae at a time. Stack it at the top. Reach that weight up. And then bring it forward. Roll one vertebrae down at a time. Find that nice C curve. Weight goes all the way over your head. And then we roll it up. Follow the gaze on that weight, and then reach it up. Keep it going. This is slow. This is controlled. Breathe. This is probably the slowest movement of the day. Weight is going to be in that right hand. In 3. Bring it all the way down. In 2. And 1. Bring the weight to your right hand, left hand is to your head. Bring those legs up into tabletop. We're gonna curl, exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And lower. Keep it going. Beautiful. Really scoop through that lower belly. Pull your abs in and up. If you are not crunching or curling, that's totally okay. Keep your head down and bring it into toe taps, all right? You've got this. Hold it up nice and high. Little crunches for me here. Exhale. Reach that weight long. You've got this. We're gonna bring the weight into both hands now. Lower it down for just a moment. Inhale, exhale. Reach it up right over those knees and then bring it back through center. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Working to see if you can get all shoulder blades up off the mat. And again, if you are not crunching, bring it into double heel taps here. You've got this. Switching over, bringing the weight into your left hand for those little crunches on the opposite side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, weight in your left hand. Right hand behind your head. Exhale, curl it up, and then bring it back. If you are not doing crunches, left heel taps down, and then up through center. Keep it going. Work to keep your knees right over your hips. We've got those tiny little pulses at the end of this. You're strong. And then we have one fun little move to close out. All right. Full range for 10 more seconds, and then you give me 10 seconds of pulses. Here we go. Hold it up nice and high for me. Tiny little pulses up. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that head down, bring the weight back in between your hands. Legs to a diamond, toes are pointed. We're gonna curl it up, reach that weight up to your toes, like so. If you are not curling, opposite, scissor kicks. You got me? Here we go. Beautiful. Pull up through your lower abs. You're strong. If you know it, know me, and you've got the form of the class, we'll be pulsing here in just about 5 seconds. Nice big exhale. Hold it up nice and high for me. Little pulses up. Here you go. This is your final move of class. 5, 4, 3, you're strong. 2, little higher. 1, slowly with control. Bring it down. Place the weight over to the side. Bend your knees. Give me some windshield wipers. Knees over to the right. Knees over to the left. Breathe. Whoo-wee. Alrighty. Amazing. Now pull that right knee in. Extend your left leg long. Whew. Give me little ankle circles through that right ankle. Now if you've taken Sculpt, how do we like Sculpt Sweat? This is our first class. Reverse those circles. Do we like it? If we do, write it in the comments because I'll make more of them like this. Pull it over to the left. Whew. If we like this style, like I said, let me know because then I can make more. And then bring it back through center. Pull that left knee in. Give me some little circles with that left ankle. And reverse. Keep breathing. Don't forget. Pull that over to the right this time. Left arm to a cactus. Look over your left shoulder. And then bring it back through center. We're going to do slow articulation bridge. Just give me 1. So inhale, point that tailbone down to the mat. Exhale, scoop it up, peel it up 1 at a time. Nice, slow, slow, slow. Hold it at the top. And then give me slow, 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 all the way down to the bottom. Roll it all the way. And then come back to neutral. 1 hand to your ribcage, 1 hand to your lower belly. Inhale deep. Exhale long. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. If you like where you are, stay there. If you have to go because you have stuff to do, like me, go ahead, roll yourself up. Congratulations, you have finished your first Sculpt Sweat class. As always, I hope that you feel stronger than you started, and I'll see you next time. Bye.